way easier than text. Yeah, so the way that it works is the LSPD Air 1 lead is also the authority that does like a background check on folks. But the general idea is that the background check is like, is this guy like gonna take a plane and fly it into a building type shit? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Or do they have like a history of using, aircrafts as weapons in the commission of a crime, that kind of thing? In other words, like, are there a liability of recent note to be getting a license in order to do crime?
Okay.
Now, I will say
Albert King.
Oh, Albert King. Okay, easy.
He's LSPD's counterpart.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, if that's the case, then what I'll do is I'll try to spin up a meeting with him, so that you have the full context. I got a. It is being relayed to me that it sounds like, despite possibly the advice from the civilian air master, people that should be getting, approval are not getting approval, and it's only people with completely clean records.
Sounds like that needs to be just a conversation to get cleared up.
Exactly that.
All right.
How are things?
It's a lot to take in. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I hit the ground running best I could here.
Yeah.
I got a whole notepad full of things I got to bring up with people.
Beautiful. All right. You need any anything you need from me?
No, I'm
all right.
I'm great. I spoke to all of Pod Command so far, at least individually. I want to get them all together now, but
good. Fuck yeah. All right.
All were very positive, including Trig.
That's good. That's very good.
So I'm not planning on removing any of them. There seems to be a lot of uncertainty now, and I think I've eased everyone's minds here, at least in high command. So they'll.
Yeah. I think that's smart.
Hopefully.
Like, slow and steady, get information. I very much hope that you get them talking with each other, because I from my perspective, I feel like, there's probably a lot of trauma, right?
Well, here's the deal: is I went to every single one of them. I said, we're starting over here. These relationships need to start over. They need to start with honesty.
Yep.
We can't hide shit from each other. We can't be, you can't be lying to each other. If we can't be honest to each other, what are we? We're not going to succeed. We're starting off on the wrong foot. So I want to get everybody in the same room, get them all on the same page.
Love it.
Like I said, individually, everybody's on board. Everybody's game for it. Truthfully, I think we're going to kick ass. No matter how long I'm here for, we're going to kick ass.
Hey, good fucking shit. And I appreciate you taking the bull by the horns and, like cooking. You know what I mean? I think the PD needed that. It really did.
Yeah.
All right.
See, we'll see what kind of reactions you have when there's some uniform changes that come out that I plan to do. But, if people want to leave LSPD due to not being able to wear certain things, and so be it. I think that's been.
Did hear about like the socks.
So you talked to Maxwell?
No, actually. Why?
Where'd you hear it from?
Wait, you're getting Maxwell to change her clothes?
No. I've only talked to High Command about that.
Interesting. Okay.
You hearing that from someone else?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. It was Maxwell.
Okay.
I
mean, I spent enough time around you these last couple of weeks to know you spent quite a bit of time with her, which I have no issue.
I don't think she had a problem with it, but one thing that I do want to bring up is, just be cautious with the expression that it might signify. You know what I mean?
Well, yes,
but yeah,
I've definitely thought about that. Believe me.
Okay.
I'm laxing in some areas, but some areas is just we got to draw a line.
Yeah. Hey,
if it was old me, there wouldn't be any visible tattoos and no piercings.
Hey,
but
I trust your judgment. You gotta,
I got to pace how it's going to go. I'm going to talk to the other captains in high command and figure out exactly what a good approach for LSPD is.
I take it the uniform is a. If you have a problem with this, you're going to have a problem with the real shit. Type shit.
Let me put it to you this way. Well, yes. I mean, first, the first thing somebody sees when they show up is vehicle number one. So I don't want no low rider, weird stanced out vehicles that make us look like clowns, right? This ain't Blaine County. That's first of all. Second of all, is a uniform. If you get out looking like a clown, you're going to be treated like a clown.
True.
Right. There's got to be at least a baseline of professionalism here. I don't mind some expression, but professionalism needs to come through.
I love it. I love the energy. All right.
We'll just have to approach it a little carefully and if we got to do it little by little, so be it, or maybe we'll just slap it down.
Love it.
Yeah.
One thing I want to update you on is I've looked over the hot gun charge or the legislation that you wrote up. I think it's good. I think I don't want to put this on your plate right now because it's not the end of the world, right? What you're working on right now is, I think, significantly higher in priority. But once things kind of relax, I want to reapproach that with Michael in the room as well. I think it just needs a slight baking in terms of making sure that we're not... I put a comment in there, but I want to spur up the next iteration of it. Separately, the DOJ gave me a copy of the...
Me 2 seconds. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Frodo, you is this all ready to go? Okay, all right. I had several people staring at me. Just want to make sure I'm not holding them up all here.
Okay.
Going for a raid here. Go on. No, I'm sorry.
Separately, they've put forward a new piece of VAF legislation, so I'm going to send you a copy of that. It's similar in principle to what you wrote, but it doesn't. It only, instead of, it keeps it to violent felonies, but it adds on street racing with a higher scale, which I think is a generally good middle ground. However, as I sort of thought about this, one thing that has been missing, I don't know if it's been brought up to your attention, but LSPD may not have much of a pursuit unit. Last I heard.
Already working on that.
Beautiful. And I'm thinking that I'm not going to support the VAF change until LSPD gets their pursuit unit in place, so that we're coming from a position of what's the word I'm looking for? I want to make sure that it's not the DOJ is pushing this and voices outside of the LSPD. Like, I want to make sure that you guys got an internal, like, expertise. That's where I'm coming from. Right. So
absolutely.
So we're not mandating something without having the right opinions in place. Yeah.
Yeah, I know I've already heard a couple of complaints about a couple shifts not being able to get their training done for it. So I got
beautiful.
We'll
love it.
We should have some progress here soon.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, brother. I'm going to get back to it. Let me know if you need anything, yeah? And if the budget is hurting, let me know as well. I can push something your way.
I don't think I even have access to budget right now.
Yep. All right.
I need to...
Justice should be able to do that.
Justice? All right.
Yep. And I would recommend pulling those funds if you need, like, pulling the transactions. If you need anyone to look through it, let me know. Just in case there's any misappropriation during the short period of time.
That wouldn't be a bad idea to at least start with a clean slate.
Yep. 1000%. All right. Take care.
All right, Nino. Appreciate it. Take care.
Bye. All right.